Time for another book talk. The Final Six by Alexandra Monir. Hello walls, what's up and welcome in a new video. So today we're gonna talk about The Final Six by Alexandra Monir. Some of you probably know that I'm taking part in the Owls Readathon, and this one I read it for arithmetic, because for arithmetic we needed to read a book with a number in the title or on the cover, so Final Six. I'm just gonna say immediately how many stars I give it, and it was 4 on GoodReads. So during the whole story we will follow two main characters, Naomi and Leo, whom have been chosen to go to an international space training somewhere in the States. In total there are 24 teenagers going there, and at the end they're only gonna be 6, the final 6, you know. So 24 teenagers, 6 at the end, chosen to travel to Europa, one of Jupiter's moon. Why? Because it's always the same thing. It's the weather is like the worst thing ever on the earth because we didn't take care of it earlier. So many tsunamis going over and over all the time, killing so many people and flooding so many cities. So they hope that they will make Jupiter's moon viable, so Europa, and yeah, to make it viable for human civilization, obviously. Of course, everything doesn't go well during the training. We're gonna get through some difficult time for the teenagers, but also for the people there, the adults and everything. We're gonna discover some secrets or semi-secrets and conspiracy and everything, you know, a sci-fi with teenagers. So it was hard to put the book down. It was going super fast, especially with 2 point of views. I went through the book in like one clap. Super expectable thing is a love story at first sight, you know, that annoys me so much, but just as I've said in another video, teenager hormones, I guess, again, and YA. It's definitely a sci-fi dystopian kind of book, and very YA, obviously. Which I enjoyed actually. And you're gonna say, of course, you're only reading YA. No, I'm not only reading YA, but there are YA that are just YA and YA that are just very YA. I lost myself. It's a very easy book to read, to understand, one story, 2 point of view, full of adventures. I love the fact that every single character has its own way of thinking, of acting. It was so realistic. So not all 24 teenagers were happy to be there. Some still have families, some don't, and you know, they're all different. They were all super good at something, like one on technology, the other one in languages, the other one in diving, the other one in science, and blah blah blah. And that's very realistic. On Earth, you can easily find 24 very smart teenagers. And I'm gonna be super annoying right now, but even if that was very believable, one thing wasn't, like the fact that they had electricity. I mean, with all the flooding and tsunamis happening all the time, how come that you still have electricity? That you still have TV and internet? Just explain me that. But well, I'm definitely not an expert, just not a teenager. But let's be honest, all the twists in the books and the pacing and everything made me almost forget all the annoying little things that bothered me because they weren't believable, etc. Just to name another one, like all the kids that coming from a different place in the world, from different country, etc. or almost, and they all speak English perfectly without any accent or any mistake. Like, I speak English, but I still make mistakes because it's normal. It's not my first language. And they were all like perfect English speakers. Would have been more realistic and authentic to add like little mistakes there and there, and the accent, the pronunciation kind of weird and everything. It's very difficult to do it by writing it, I am aware of that, but it's still possible. So far I liked the word, even if it wasn't that realistic. So let's talk about the characters now. So Leo is a very cute little guy, but sadly he has nothing more waiting for him at home in Rome. He's a swimmer and a very good one. He's really happy about being one of the 24 teenagers chosen for the mission. He really wants to be one of the final 6. He really wants to make his country proud of him, and he wanna worth something. He wanna prove himself as well that if he's still alive and his family is not, it's because he was meant to do something. This is for him a life opportunity. So Naomi is a brilliant American. She still has her entire family and she loves her family, especially her brother who has the heart conditions. She want to be the one to find a cure for him. And so now she's at the base training camp and she only has one thing in mind: get back home. She has absolutely no interest in going to Europa and she really doesn't want to leave her family behind. So now put Leo and Naomi together and I'm really not a fan of them. I like them though, but together I had the impression that they were super cheesy and super annoying, and being deeply in love after 2 weeks just seemed like, no, stop with that. That's awful. But at the same time, like, you can see them growing together. I mean, as much as you can grow in maximum 4 weeks. But I mean, the relationship they're building is like not that believable, but you actually like them and they're really becoming like a real strong team. So that I like. So I like the fact that they were becoming a strong team, but I didn't like the fact that together they were annoying. I'm kinda a difficult reader, right? This is definitely not a new story, a new plot, innovative or whatever. So the story is similar to other books, but I found the ending pretty unique. I might be wrong because I didn't read all the YA sci-fi books in the world, so you might read something very similar with the same ending. I haven't. The ending definitely made me want to read the next one. It made me craving for more. Because there are so many twists and secrets and suspense all along, at the end you just want to, you need to find all the hidden little truths. So to summarize it, I will say that I love the story, even if little stuff like the insta-love just got on my nerves. I really enjoyed it. I will not recommend the book to anyone though, because if you're a very big reader and you love sci-fi, you might find it boring because you already read like 1,000 of different sci-fi that have exactly the same plot maybe, but at the same time, if you're really into it, you might like it and really enjoyed it. So it's up to you guys, just as always. But at the same time, if you're really into space traveling, you might be disappointed in it because the main focus of the book is actually the training. So we don't have any space traveling, we have nothing. So except like 2 pages maybe at the end, but that's it. We don't have any sci-fi thing in it, except for the virtual exorcist, the virtual reality. They're training all the time, so they're actually not quite ready yet. Go to Europa. But overall, yeah, that's a good sci-fi YA book. It's easy to read, it's enjoyable, and you won't waste your time by reading it. It's just that some stuff got on my nerves and it's not like the perfect books ever, but is one book perfect? Maybe. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Me, a little Sasha. I'm no one actually. I just sharing my thought about it. So let me know in the comments if you read the book, if you liked it, or if you didn't like it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, Vols, and see you soon. Bye. Take care.